Hey everybody, my name is Ted Petru, and in this video I'm going to show you how to automate the publishing of Jupyter Notebooks as Medium blog posts with Jupyter to Medium. So Jupyter to Medium is a Python package that I'm officially releasing today that's going to help you take a Jupyter Notebook and deploy it as a Medium blog post. So I'm in a Jupyter Notebook right now, and I'm going to deploy this as a Medium blog post for the very first initial, post for this project, Jupyter to Medium. So the motivation behind making this tool was that I have published lots of Medium blog posts, and every single one of them begins as a Jupyter Notebook. And it was a fairly painful process taking the content within the notebook and then publishing it as a Medium blog post. So copying over the actual text wasn't difficult, but taking images and in particular pandas data frames were quite painful. So Medium does not render HTML tables or has no tool for allowing tables in their blog posts. So what I do was to take like content like this, like a table, I would actually take a screenshot of it and just insert the image into the Medium blog post like that. And some of my blog posts had dozens of pandas data frames, and it would take actually a quite substantial amount of time to turn it into a fully developed Jupyter Notebook to make it into a Medium blog post. So in this in this notebook, I do have images, I have some text, I have some code, I have some pandas data frames, I even have a styled pandas data frame, I have a matplotlib image, and I even have an animated GIF down here. So all of this will be automatically transferred over and put inside of a Medium blog post without basically much work or any work at all. So the data frames will be transferred over as actually as images. So to do this is quite simple. After you install, after you make the installation using pip, you will have a new option in the File menu. So if you go up here in File and you click Deploy As, you'll see that you'll have an option called Medium Post. So when I click on Medium Post, a new tab will open up in my browser, and I'll have a short form to fill out. So you'll have to get an integration token first to use this, and I have some information on how to get an integration token from Medium. That's just to identify who you are, obviously, to see to make sure you're posting to the right account. And then we just have a short post here, or short form. So the title is actually just for, this is not the actual title of the blog post, but this is for SEO purposes. So you can read a little bit more about that. The publication name, many people don't have a publication, so you would leave this empty. I have a publication under my business, which is Dunder Data. You can enter in several tags here to tag the post. So I can put in like Python, data science, a notebook, Jupyter, up to 5. Now the publish status is always going to be set at draft, at least for now. I don't want anyone to make a live post directly from here. So what's going to happen is you'll just essentially have to go to Medium to finish up the post. Do I want to notify my followers? Sure. The license, there's different options that you can choose for the license. I'll just leave it as all rights reserved. Canonical URL, this is just if you've posted it elsewhere, like say you have a personal blog on your website, then you would put in that for the canonical URL. This has nothing to do with the actual Medium URL. You can save the markdown file, which is what is used to send to Medium with all the images. I'm just going to say no, but you can actually save that content so you can see what is going on. And then we are just going to click Publish and wait a few seconds to see, to take all the content. The main issue with the time that it takes is just that it takes a little bit of time to upload the images. But other than that, if you don't have any images, then it should go pretty fast. So this shouldn't take too much longer, and we'll be hopefully getting a result here. If you, so here it is. So it says publish as a draft, and it links to our post. We'll click it in a second, and it gives you, basically just what you entered in. yeah, so here's the URL. And let's go ahead and visit it on Medium to double check that everything looks good. So before I publish this, I'm going to check that everything looks good. So it has the title from the notebook. That's important. So the title is taken from the notebook as the very first cell in the notebook. If I look down, the code looks good. Here's one of the images. So it's just explaining what I've just done. Here's that form I just filled out. This tells you how to get the integration token. Here's our success. And then right now, you have to finalize on Medium. So I'm about to press publish up here, but let's just make sure the pandas data frames came in. So here's your pandas data frame. And then here's the styled pandas data frame. Here's the matplotlib plot. And then here's the animated GIF, which makes it in. So, and then that's the end of the blog post. So that's it. So everything looks good. I'm going to make this official by clicking on publish, and I'll have an actual real URL that everybody can access. And I'm going to make this story not eligible for money, just open free to the public. And now I'm just going to press publish now. And there we go. So it's been added to Dunder Data. And if I go down, I will see, yeah, here we go. Okay, so it automatically took me over there. All right, so that's it. Here's the initial post launching Jupyter to Notebook. And I can get the link and now share it with others. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that, and you'll, if you use Medium and to make blog posts and start off your posts as Jupyter Notebooks, you can now do this. Now you can now transfer them immediately with this tool Jupyter to Medium.